from the time I joined or teamed up with Tax, I had a lot of stress on me running the store, taking care of finances, marketing and whatnot, and bookkeeping, and was one thing that was really, I mean, it was taking most of my time. And from the time I joined Tax, that was just like such a relief on my end that I don't have to worry about those things. And also, like, not just taking care of bookkeeping, I would say that with Chris and his team, I got such a good support. Like, any question regarding his business related, regarding its, helping any kind of assistance we need in terms of business, Tax is always there. And I mean, I'm really, really grateful of Chris and his entire team for supporting us from the time we joined them. And it's been a great help.
The more that we help you grow, everybody will grow.
Absolutely.
And main advocacy is putting you in the front line because your success is our business.
Hi, hello, good morning, and thank you for joining us today. This is going to be our other seminar. This is Wednesday, September the 9th. Good morning to everybody. I hope everybody is ready to have a great day in their job, in their work, in their business, and get ready to, expand on the work that they are doing. Hello, I might look a little bit different than last week. I know I even surprised myself when I woke up this morning. I'm just kidding. I'm not Christopher. My name is Juan Turubiartes. I am an accountant. I work alongside Tax, and Tax is here to provide you with an all year round service solution for income tax, bookkeeping, payroll, and all of your other business needs. Today, we're going to be talking about some more of the financial assistances that the small businesses and businesses overall are receiving from the IRS, from the state, federal. All of the assistances that can be given to businesses are trying to be zeroed out. All the money needs to be gone to businesses. We have helped out a lot of business owners to receive these assistances. Along that, almost nearly 500,000 on audit resolutions and more on this current pandemic that we are experiencing. EIDL, PPP, Share Work Program for those businesses that have employees. Also, more than millions and millions of credits, tax deductions that not only for previous years, but for this year that we are experiencing and further years. These are more of the credits and deductions that businesses are going to be given. So if you have time, this is going to be about a 15-minute short video, so we can just go over on this week on another of the assistances that are going to be given to you, as long as, of course, the business owner yourself, you seek out to them so you are able to receive them. If you don't have time to stay for the whole webinar, you can always come back into our YouTube page in Tax, and you can always watch it, or go ahead and jump into our website, wycotax.com. And all of these videos are recorded and they are completely free for you to watch again or watch for the first time at whatever time is most convenient to you. Just a short disclaimer that this material has been prepared for informational purposes only. It is not intended to provide and should not be relied on for tax, legal, or accounting advice. Examples and other materials in this webinar are only for illustrative purpose and should not be relied upon for technical answers. Tax is an outsourced tax, payroll, and bookkeeping company. Tax is not associated with any institutions on this presentation and is a private business providing resources for small businesses. Now, you guys have heard of that everybody has to pay tax. There's two things that are true in life. Death and paying tax. Now, how much of tax that you are going to pay, that is really entirely up to you. The IRS has plenty of deductions and credits that are going to allow you to pay less of tax. Usually, as a business owner, you are liable to paying a 30% on your income if you do not take all of the credits that are pretty much given to you. All you have to do is seek them. If you need any assistances or have any questions how to get these additional credits that you think you are not getting and that you should have gotten, always seek out to your accountant or seek out to us, Wyco Tax, and we can go ahead and guide you to see how much of the money you can keep for yourself or to invest in your company so you can continue to expand. If you know how much money you're going to be making this year, it's a really quick example, multiply it by 30%. That'll be the amount of tax that you would pay if you elect not to take any of the deductions, any of the credits that are given to the business owners. Now let's jump on how to turn business losses into a tax refund. Again, a short webinar. I would encourage you, if you have any questions, go ahead and type it in, and we will be glad to contact you and answer any questions. Also, like I said, there's going to be a free copy in our website or our YouTube page for the video, so you can rewatch it as many times as you would like, completely free. Now let's jump back into the example that we had. Miss Gloria, she is a business owner, a single mom. She's had this business for over 10 years. Now, this year, she has met with her tax professional, and she has been informed that she is currently in a loss for this year, actually for 2018, the example. Now, the question is for Gloria. I had a business loss. It didn't go for me well this year. How can I get something out of nothing? How can I get a refund if I'm allowed to get a refund? Since I did not produce enough income, I had a loss. Well, what is good? What is the other side of it? How can I benefit? Now, what is a net operating loss of a business? A net operating loss, or NOL, occurs when a company's tax deductions exceed its taxable income within a given tax period. Meaning that you, as a business owner, you see that your business has more expenses than it has income. Therefore, it's going to have a loss for the year. That is an NOL, net operating loss. Usually, the IRS, they don't want to kick you when you are down. They don't want to, tax you even more, even though you had a loss this year. They want to help you out some. So what they are willing to do is giving you a refund to help you up onto your feet so you can continue with the business. So you don't have to now have to close the business and have to shut it down because you don't have enough money to keep the operations going. This is how the net operating loss works. So what is new with the net operating loss? We have all heard of the new tax law changes that happened, especially this year. A lot of people got stimulus, a lot of businesses got the business stimulus. So the new tax rules for the net operating loss. Under Section 2303 of the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, also known as the CARES Act, revises the provision of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act section for the tax years 2018, 2019, and 2020. Taxpayers can carry back net operating losses, including non-farm net operating losses arising from tax years beginning 2018, 2019, and 2020 for 5 years. So this year, the CARES Act, it went ahead and replaced the previous tax laws. On those previous tax laws, they began on 2018. If you had a loss on 2018, all you can do with that loss is carry it back to the next year, 2019. If you had any income on the next year, 2019, you can use that loss that happened on 2018 to offset that taxable income. An example is on 2018, if you had a loss of $10,000 and on the next year, 2019, you had income of $10,000, then that loss will offset on that income, so you will not have to have or pay any taxes, because at least for that business, because you would have then at the end 0 of taxable income. That is the previous tax loss. Now with the replacement of that, the current CARES Act, now not only can you carry it forward, but you can also carry back that loss into 5 previous years. If you had a loss on 2018, you can carry it back all the way till 2013, so you can offset any taxes paid that you, of course, that you had to pay out of your own pocket or out of your business bank account on 2013. That is the new changes for this tax law that happened for the net operating losses. Now, are there any limitations on which corporate taxpayers can specifically use the 5-year carryback? Under this CARES Act, the real estate investment trusts are not allowed to carry back to any preceding tax year. So the real estate investment trusts, all they can do is carry it forward. That is one of the limitations, especially for this entity, for this profession. That is a restriction for them. Also, if you had a loss, you have to carry it back to 5 years first. If you had a loss in 2013, the first year that you can carry back this loss is 2013. That is how it's going to work. Now, is it better to carry back a loss than to just carry it forward to any future taxable income? While a company's specific assessment may vary, often the extended carryback provides a favorable rate differential for C corporations because they are able to carry back post Tax Cuts and Jobs Act's net operating losses to offset pre-2018 ordinary income or capital gains, which are taxed at higher rates. To summarize this, the tax rate was a lot higher before 2018 than what it is now. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Acts, what happened on 2018 is pretty much gave tax credits to all the businesses, all the individuals. So the tax rates were a lot higher before 2018. For example, corporations, the tax rate was cut by nearly half. The pass-through entities, the sole proprietors, LLCs, small corporations, they have an automatic 20% taxable income deduction. It's a 20% discount on their income. So after that, 2018, a lot of businesses have favorable now tax rates. So before 2018, they had to pay a lot more taxes. That's why it depends on the business, but the majority of the times it is more favorable to carry back this loss because you paid more taxes back then. I mean, on my end, if let's say, for example, I'm buying clothes and I have a discount, I want to go ahead and apply that discount on the most expensive apparel. That's just how I am. A lot of people, I'm sure, want to do that. So if you paid more taxes back then, that's when you want to go ahead and carry back that deduction than carrying back forward. Now, however, carrybacks can create added tax compliance, including updating calculations for carryback years and possible return amendments. This is due because there are multiple credits that are a percentage of your income. Let's say, for example, the earned income. If you have a loss, you may not receive this credit. So there are many credits that are calculated based on your taxable income. So if you're gonna carry back this loss to offset that income, there is gonna be possibly an amendments that are gonna have to be done for you to carry back this year correctly. So just keep that in mind. Carrying it back, you may need to revise the tax return, take it to your accountant, or go ahead and ask us about it so you can know what it is the best for you and your business to go ahead and have this tax deduction. Now, how can I get the tax refund quicker? If you're gonna carry back this net operating losses, there are multiple forms that you may need to fill out. The most common one, the 1045, but the 4466, 1139 are our corporate amendment, corporate net operating losses worksheets. If you are going to be filling these out and carry back this loss, I would advise you to fill out the additional direct deposit forms. Why? Because if you do not, normally you will receive that refund from previous years through the mail, via check, and we all know how risky it may be through the mail than it is through direct deposit. Also, the quicker the better. Direct deposit always faster. Sometimes almost between 1 week to 2 weeks. The faster the money gets in your bank account, the faster the money gets in your wallet, the better. So it is always important to fill out these forms so you can receive that refund the fastest way as possible. Now let's look at a quick example. 2014, 15, all the way to 2019. we're going to be looking at the net operating losses, how it can generate you a refund on these previous tax years. For example, Miss Gloria, on 2014, she had income of $5,000. And on 2015, she had income of $10,000. 16 income, 2017 income. 2018, she had losses. Now, on 2018, she had a loss of $10,000. 2019, she also had a loss of $10,000. With the net operating loss carryback, it's going to allow her to carry back this loss to 5 previous years, meaning in 2018, she can carry back this loss up until the year 2014. She would first have to carry it back to 2013 because that's 5 years carry back. Let's say she barely started the business. This is another Gloria. She barely started her business on 2014. She can use this $10,000 of net operating loss to carry it back to previous years. So any taxes that she had to pay for year 2014, she's gonna get it as a refund. So the $10,000 on year 2018 is gonna be carried back and offset the taxable income of 2014. The $5,000 is gonna be offset. The remaining other $5,000 is gonna use to offset 2015 taxable income. The next year, 2019, another loss is going to be carried back. It's going to be used to offset the taxable income, the remaining taxable income of 2015. That is how the net operating loss is going to help you. It's going to help your business to get back the money that you have been paying to the IRS. Not only get some credits from the IRS this year, but get back your money that you had to pay them for previous years. The money is better in your bank account than it is on the IRS. You can use it to invest in your company, to keep the operations going, and to keep paying your employees also. All of these credits are used to go ahead and help out the small businesses during the current pandemic, the current hardship that it is to finalize on that, to provide services. We all know how difficult it is. Thankfully, some of these restrictions are being lifted. Businesses are able to operate more than what they used to. But if there are credits, if there are money available for you, why not go ahead and get it? Now, another question, can I be audited if I'm going to use this net operating loss? The question for this, the question for any audit question, really the answer to that is yes. You can always be audited. You should always keep your records for any tax year. Keep them for at least 3 years. If you are going to be asked, if you're asked to provide any documents, any evidence about this net operating losses, bank statements, always keep them on hand. It is very important to have them. If you are audited, it's just better to provide, to have all of this so the audit can be fast, it can be smooth. If you have these documents, you shouldn't have any trouble. So going back to the example, Ms. Gloria, can she receive a refund? In order to cut the cost of running her business, she has to cut the employees from 40 to 36 hours. She can receive the refund for the initial question if she has a loss. We just saw she can receive a refund for previous tax years up to 5 tax years. If she had to go ahead and cut the employees' hours from 40 hours to 36 hours, maybe 30 hours, 24 hours, what can she do to help her out, to help her employees out, which is also very important. It's very important to take care of your employees so they can take care of your work. They can help you out at your job with it. Now, the state of Texas can pay those missing hours that you have cut to her employees. That is the question. Stay tuned for next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we're gonna go ahead and answer this question. How can you go ahead and help not only your business, but your employees if you had to cut their hours? So the CARES Act has given out all of these credits, all of these opportunities for your business to stay afloat, to receive some financial assistance so you can maintain operations going. A lot of even investment opportunities are present. What the government wants, they're giving you this money, they want you to also invest in it, use it up, so it can create, taxes, keep the whole country afloat as well. So stay tuned every Wednesday, 10 a.m. English, 11 a.m. Spanish. We're going to be giving you out all of these credits, new deductions that the IRS, the state, the county are giving, so your business can look like the picture on the left. It can start to pick up speed and not be so caught up with a lot of paperwork, less sales as it is on the picture on the right. If you are going to be applying for any of these assistances, if you want to seek all of these financial helps, it is important to keep your bookkeeping up to date and keep it nice and neat, always organized, like it is on the far left picture. If you are still, or you know somebody that is still doing their bookkeeping with pen and paper, this is not going to be accepted really by any loan officer, any banks, the Small Business Administration. They won't receive or allow you to turn in this paper returns. So always have your books. If you do not have somebody to help you out with this, it is important to reach out. Go ahead and reach us. We are always just a text, a phone call away. We have been open and have a combined experience of nearly 20 years, open all year round for your bookkeeping, your payroll, your tax questions, any advice, especially in this current pandemic. If you need any assistance, go ahead and contact us. We would like to help you out. We would like to help your business out. If we help out one another, business owners, then we can all stay open during this pandemic. If you have any questions, go ahead and please type them out. Right now, I believe if you do not have any at the moment, you can think of any, go ahead and just send us a message. Our phone number is always very easy to remember, 425-WICO, and we will be happy to help you out. If you need any, let's say, recommendations, go ahead and visit our Facebook page, and you would see all of the business owners we have been able to provide our assistance to. And we would love to go ahead and help you and your business out. If you want to rewatch this, go ahead and go to our YouTube, go to our wicotax.com webpage, and you will always find this absolutely free. Join us next Wednesday so we can be looking at how we can go ahead and help you out, help your employees out, your business out on some more tax credits. I hope everybody has a blessed Wednesday, and we will see you next week. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.